elementary school.
And the
Faculty
and the
is-
music.
Yes, it was wonderful, wonderful.
And
Another great program taking place at the high school is called Peer Mediation. Peer Mediation at the high school level at Putnam Valley.
yes.
Why?
Well, for quite some time in high schools, we tend to see increasing, issues that students have with each other, conflicts, different types of, sometimes it's bullying that you see, different types of experiences that lead students to be either suspended in the school or outside the school, or to have different types of penalties. And we are interested in looking at a more restorative justice type of approach. In other words, how can you help your fellow student to settle some of these conflicts? And how can you intervene before or prevent something from happening so a student has to miss school to be suspended? And peer mediation gives certain students the tools. They volunteer to be part of a training. And we have actually a member of our community who is very, very skilled in this area. His name is Mark Weiss. And he trained our students, our high school students, in how to be peer mediators. And now, when there is a conflict in the school, when there is a problem, a peer mediator can be called in to sit down with the student who's having the issue, or two students who are having some type of a conflict, and help them work it through, help them problem solve, find how to use words rather than other ways in a positive way, to solve problems. Frankly, the issue has become exacerbated in terms of conflict due to social media. And so there's really an imperative now that we help students learn how to solve problems in a positive way. And it's very good training for the students who become peer mediators, as well as for the students who go through the process.
And there is a peer mediation room at the high school. We're going to stop by, say hi to Sandy and Troy, the principal of Putnam Valley High. You stay tuned. Well, as promised, Sandy and Troy, the principal here at Putnam Valley High, and we're in the peer mediation room. Lively room, posters, signs all over the place. Exciting.
So we are very excited about our peer mediation program. We got this idea last year where we started to see a lot of student conflicts that could be resolved with students getting involved, and we want a community where students have more of a voice in their school and can participate in solving their own problems. So this year we worked with Mr. Weiss, who basically is from Operation Respect and has been trained in peer mediation, and we brought him in. And we got a number of faculty, Mr. DiGregorio, Mr. Campion, Mr. Odell, Mr. Morel, a few others, to work with about 30 students trained in conflict resolution skills. And we had 2 trainings over at the firehouse. And then we did a couple of trial peer mediations this spring. And we had our pizza kickoff last week, which was exciting. And Mr. Weiss came back to do some refresher skills with us. And we have our room all ready, and we're all set and ready to roll.
Peer mediation is very, very popular on the county level and town level in Putnam County. So starting at the school level, just imagine how this is going to improve things in the years to come.
So what I like about it is we're also looking at training more peer mediators for next year. The more that we can get trained, the more students have the skills to solve their own conflicts and then help others to solve their conflicts as well. And that just creates a more positive community in our building.
Okay, we're going to meet 2 of those peer mediators. You stay tuned. Mike Munson, Riley Nolan are with us. Mike is a junior, Riley a sophomore. How has peer mediation helped you guys out already?
Well, it's definitely helped me with my own conflicts with my friends and my family, and definitely helped me resolve them.
What do you learn in peer mediation, Riley?
We're learning how to take small conflicts and not really blow them out of proportion, and kind of keep it at a controlled pace. So you hear both sides of the conflict and try to come to a resolution without any actual fighting, and really calm, peaceful way.
Not to get too personal, but conflicts like what? Bullying, watching the wrong TV show?
Well, we we can't really go into too much detail.
Okay.
Confidentiality is a big part of the peer mediation program. But yeah, just, silly, small problems between friends, disputes like that over online or anything like that.
And how often do you guys meet?
Well, whenever there's a problem,
Okay.
there are a number of peer mediators that can be pulled out of class at any time, and we're always on call to
So you
help
meet
solve a problem.
right here in the peer mediation room?
Mm-hmm.
And usually the
Yes, sir.
problems are resolved in a matter of minutes.
Well, it depends how large the problem are. Sometimes it can go from 10 minutes, and sometimes it's like 40 minutes, but
But you say you're always on call. That's fascinating. So
Yeah.
during the course of the school day, a problem arises, administration contacts you folks?
yeah, I'll be in class, and the assistant principal will come up and tell me, 7th period, you have a peer mediation, you're gonna have to mediate 2 students.
And how does it make you feel?
Well, at first, I'm a bit nervous, but I've already done around 2 mediations, and now
Right.
I'm comfortable, and I feel good. I
What
feel
about you,
happy.
Raleigh?
I myself, I haven't been called down for a mediation yet, but I have done a lot of practice with Mark and the whole group, and I feel like I learned a lot from it.
And what's so great about this, as Sandy said a few moments ago, this is a junior and a sophomore. So they'll be with us for the next year and 2 years, training other young people. So peer mediation is really in the Putnam Valley schools.
Oh yeah, and it's just gonna keep going. The younger students, the freshmen coming in, they'll soon be trained, and it's just gonna ongoing program.
Keep up the good work, guys.
Thank you.
Right.